Hi, Booktube. Svein from Norway. Um, Wanted to start this Booktube account for a while now, and yeah, I thought it was a good idea to start with the Booktube newbie tag, or I decided to do both of them, both the first one and the 2.0. So let's start, shall we? Why did you start this channel? Yeah, I started watching some Booktube a couple of years ago now, I guess, and what I found hard was finding Booktube channels that wasn't about just YA by girls who are a little bit too excited, if you know what I mean. Good for them. It's good to be excited, but that's not really me. So, but lately I found some really good accounts like Stephen from England who lives in Berlin, and Paperback Junkie, and others that I really enjoy, and that made me want to start my own. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Oh, I don't know. We are not that many Norwegians on Booktube, I know, so maybe some Norwegian books. Of course, I will not talk about Norwegian books that's not are not in English, available in English, but or not much anyway. Fun? I don't know. I don't know if I'm a lot of fun, but maybe. Unique? No, I don't think so. I look like Paperback Junkie even, so I guess that's how little unique I am. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Getting the first video ready, because I know the next video will be a little bit easier. Talking about books. Hopefully get some friends on Booktube. And yeah, that's about it really. Why do you love reading? That's a really hard question actually. I love reading because it takes me away from my life. It makes me a better person, I think. It makes me think, and that's never a bad thing. It can make me laugh, it can make me cry, it can make me pissed off, angry, and yeah, I think it makes me a better person, a little smarter. That never hurts. Not with my starting point. Yeah, many more reasons I'm sure, but that's what I can come up with right now. What books or series got you into reading? I was not good at reading when I started school. I was one of the kids who needed help, so the teacher wanted me to read less than the other kids, which I thought was the most idiotic thing in the world, because if you're bad at something, doing less of it is not the right way to go. So I just fought on and read just as much as the other kids. But I was late when it came to reading. But luckily my parents read to me from I was very young, so even if I wasn't that good at reading myself, I always loved books. So and what books? I guess the Hardy Boys, that horrible, stupid detective series. I loved them when I was a kid. But my first big reading experience was when I read The Hobbit the first time when I was 13. I remember I was going to read for 5 to 10 minutes before I was going to the youth club to meet my friends. And when I looked up from the book, it was 3 hours later. And that's when I started loving books, when I found out what they actually can give you. So yeah, that's about it. What question would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know. Hello? Would you watch my video? I'm not sure. They answer most of the questions in their videos, don't they? What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? If I should start editing, I guess that would be a problem, but I'm too lazy, so I probably won't. Being consistent will be hard, I think, because, like I said, I'm lazy, so I know it's easy for me to just do something else, watch other people's videos, and yeah, so I guess that would be the hardest thing. When did you start reading? I started when I started school. We had to read, so I was 7, and I always read, but I started loving reading when I was 13, like I said earlier. So where do you read? Everywhere. I can't walk and read, sadly. I love it when I see people who actually manage to walk with a book in their hand. I can't do that, but other than that I can read almost everywhere. What kind of books do you like to read? Anything but romance, I would say. Or I love Knut Hamsun. And of course that is classic literature, but some of his books are romances. But I tried one Yo-Yo Moyes book once, and that was the most terrible crap I ever read between two on paper. Man, that was bad. So that was the Booktube newbie tag, but why not go for both? So here comes Booktube newbie tag 2.0 by someone I don't really remember. What genres do you like to see talked about more on Booktube? I'm not really sure. Classic literature, Norwegian literature. I know that's hard. The only other Norwegian booktube I know about is Silje, who I just found, which I really like. So Norway is a small country. It's just the way it is. What do you feel is the best ways to make friends on Booktube? I have no idea. Probably be nice, excited, really social. Often I'm none of those things, so I don't know if I'm going to make any friends. I'm not sure. But it would be nice. I like talking about books. What will you enjoy the most about making Booktube videos? Am I going to be really honest? Then I guess it would be all the money, all the girls, and all the champagne. Don't you get those things? Really? No, I'm sad. I don't want to do this anymore. No, just kidding. Yeah, I just hope to get some comments, intelligent comments about the books I want to talk about. That's it, I guess. What will you least look forward to when making Booktube videos? I guess making the videos, really. Trying to edit the videos. If I start doing that, I'm not sure if I will, but yeah. What videos, other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews and recommendations, would you want to see more of? Aren't that all the videos? Of Of course, it would be cool to have some more humorous videos about books, maybe. Sketch shows with literature teams on YouTube. Yeah, go for it. I would do it, but sounds fun. What are some themes you want to see more or less of in books? I work in a bookstore. I know there's not too few of any kind of books. There are so many books about all kind of things. Thank God, or not. Thank dog. So I don't really see any issues. What are some of your Booktube goals? Like I said, making $1 million. No. It would be nice to get more than the one subscriber I have now. Maybe have someone liking my video, more than 2. Other than that, not really any. I'm not a goal-oriented person, really. So, what advice would you give to booktubers that just created a channel? Don't look at me. I'm as new as you. I guess that would be it. What are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other YouTubers? Relaxed people, funny people, people that talk about books that are not on the bestsellers list all the time. Of course, people who talk about books I like, but I like almost anything, so not too much YA and not romance, but other than that, I read most stuff. What is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing that people on Booktube might not know you have? I used to be really into shaving. Yeah, that's really weird. I know I even had a YouTube channel about it, so I shave with knives and old style razors. Or no, I like you see, I don't shave much, but it's not really a hobby anymore. I have a dog and a cat, and I take hikes on the mountains near me with the dog. I like watching television series. I like eating food. I'm not that happy about making it, but that's okay. And it's a really strange thing that is not on the questionnaire is what are some of your favorite books? So I'll just put it there. I'm really fond of some of Knut Hamsun's books. He's a Norwegian writer from late 1800s, early 1900s. The Growth of the Soil is my favorite by him so far, which won him the Nobel Prize. He was a fucking Nazi, but his books are great. I love Harry Potter, like most people do. I love Tolkien, or I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I tried Silmarillion's 4 times and I can't get into it. It's just boring to me, but I just found out about this book, Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. Great middle grade fantasy. Sorry, I used that video to hold the screen, so that was stupid. But okay, now you know what you can expect from me. So that's about it, really. And I love a Norwegian writer called Ingvar Ambjørnsen. I'm not really sure how much of his stuff are available in English. So I love fantasy, I love literary fiction, I love classics. It's a lot of good stuff out there. So, but this was a really bad ending to the video. So, yeah, what ends bad starts bad, isn't it? So, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.